What is a piece of advice you have as for being a father for your kids?
My advice for being a father is, I think it's just, the number one thing that I learned from my dad is something he didn't even know he was teaching me, is that the way he treated people, the respect that he had for people, didn't matter what, where they were at socioeconomically, I'll never forget this story. He used to own a used car dealership, and it was right on Broadway in Minot, North Dakota. Next door to that was this old guy named Art, and Art wasn't very well off at all. He owned a little shack on this road. Now it's all been demolished, and they built nicer, bigger buildings there. But this guy was one of the last holdouts. He didn't want to sell this little place. And I remember going over to his house next door to my dad's used car shop, and I said, "He's poor, isn't he, Dad?" He goes, "He's not poor. He's rich because he's happy." What did he say? He's rich. He's rich because something about that he's happy, that he lives a happy life. So he wasn't placing this guy's value, or what I thought was value, on whether or not he made money. And this is me as a little kid not knowing shit, teaching me that these guys, it doesn't matter how much money you have as long as you're living a full and happy life. And this guy did. And I think that, for me, it's like I guess my point in telling you this is that I know my kids are watching me very closely, and how I treat people, how I handle my own business. So the only advice I could give, because I'm the last person to tell people how to raise a kid. I'm still figuring it out myself, but they're watching you closely, and the example you set is the way they'll go forward.